Okay, so now that we're actually colouring and changing the different elements and sections on our web page, what I want to do is, where before we actually had our container a light grey colour, I'm going to make that a ghost white. Just delete that, because now we want to actually have no distinction between the container background and the body background, because what we want to do, we want to give the illusion of these elements of floating. So if we go back here, we can now see that there's element of floating, and then that will give us a nice feel to the page. Once we've finished, it's all going to look like it's floating away. And the other thing I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start adding box shadows. So they're all going to be the same. They're going to be 10px, 10px, 5px, and then I'm going to have a colour of 888888. And let me copy that one. I'm going to put it in not the logo, but we've got in the header, sorry. I'm going to put in the main body, or not main body, but welcome div. I'm going to put it in the newsletter. I'm going to actually have it on the left, and I'm going to have it on the right as well. And then in our main body, we're going to leave it as it is. Let's go back to our page. And what you can see now is we can actually see these shadows appearing. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to go back. You can just about make out the shadow there. I'm going to go back to here. And I'm actually just going to comment out this part of this code. You can see I can comment with this /star /. There we go. So now what we can see is we've got these floating elements. Now again, as I say, we've got a lovely bit of a floating element there, lovely floating element there, and then the left and the right divs are floating elements. We're going to actually change the colours of these, and we're going to change the arrangements of these. But you can see now the web page actually starting to take shape, even with just the small amounts of work that we've done. We've got some nice elements floating, we've got some different elements on the page, and you can see very little work. It does actually start making a big difference. So let's continue on to the next lecture, where we're going to style some of the more other elements.